A lot of things are about to change in the world. Hi, Shad Diamond here with what I hope is a worthwhile message for you. Just hope you'll be able to understand it and apply it to your life. There's a huge wave of energy that's flowing through our physical reality over the next several weeks, and there's likely to be a lot of unexpected changes. The question is, will your emotions be able to handle it? Now, many of you know that our planet is a living consciousness, and her choice is to energetically flush out the vibrations of control, manipulation, and domination in humanity, which has been happening for several years, but the pace has really picked up. That means there's about to be an additional energy push to further expose the criminal activity in governments, religions, corporations, and even personal morality. These upheavals can cause a lot of confusion, and you may feel hurt, you may feel betrayed and angry, especially when you find out what's been going on behind your back. But these changes are also a part of the awakening into the age of enlightenment, which is what a lot of people have been wanting. However, to be a part of it, you do have to raise your own vibration. And that's your responsibility, because you cannot experience a better world by holding on to the same old beliefs that have enslaved you in the past. So how do you raise your vibration? Well, here's 5 considerations that might be helpful. Number 1, open your mind and use common sense rather than taking for granted what radio and TV constantly tries to force down your throat. Those people are not journalists. They're paid to read teleprompters and be convincing. Mainstream media is mostly programming you with lies. Number 2, realize that how you focus your attention is what creates what you're going to feel. Everything you experience is based on your interpretation, how you interpret information from your sensory systems. You can look at something and not see it, or you can see something that isn't there. Why? Because you create your own reality. Number 3, keep in mind that there is a bigger picture. No matter what's going on in your world, the only thing your soul cares about is what you are learning. That's called spiritual evolution. That means there's no right, there's no wrong, there just is. Because judgment stops you from raising your vibration. Every situation you experience is for the purpose of discovering another aspect of yourself and gaining another perspective for your own soul growth. Okay, number 4, remember that recognition is the first step for healing anything. Enlightenment means you wake up and recognize the light within all things. See, total darkness does not exist because there's only light. It's just that some things can be extremely dim. But in actuality, everything exists in varying degrees of luminosity. So you might say, hey, but wait, there's some very dark stuff out there and it's really scary. But I'd say that's your perspective because you're not seeing the value of contrast as a tool for your own growth. See, a difference in energetic polarity is what inspires forward movement in consciousness. Also, contrast between ideas is what allows you to up-level your discernment, which brings us to number 5, discernment. Do your own research. Here's a hint. Follow the money if it's political, and follow your heart if it's spiritual. Consider all sides of the information that you take in, and then go into the silence of your mind to feel what your body tells you about that particular topic. There is a divine intelligence in your body which will assist you with discernment. Listen to what's in your heart without filtering it through your mind. So, you have free will, and you always have choice. When you only rely on outside information, that's called externalization, which is a third-dimensional self-imposed limitation. And you get to choose if you want to hang on to the old or let it go. You may want to use the Letting Go Quantum Healing CD, also the Higher Consciousness Activation CD and the Grounding CD. I can't save you from yourself. It's your responsibility to wake up to a higher vibrational rate of consciousness. That's what the paradigm shift is. It's a shift within your own consciousness, awakening to the God within. It's not about the outside world. When your vibration is high enough and you trust your inner being, it allows synchronicity to provide all the answers that you'll ever need. Bottom line, you have to wake up to your own power. And just one other thing about control and manipulation, you can't fix someone else's path. You can only plant seeds for them. You have to work on your own path. Everyone has their own life purpose and their own path to self-awareness. And everyone creates their own timeline. Time is actually a function of consciousness. So it's up to each of us as individuals to focus on health, freedom, and love, and let synchronicity bring the appropriate positive results in accordance with your own life purpose. Much love to you. I hope this reaches everyone who wants to hear it. And until next time, namaste.